MRA is one of the nation's largest employer associations, helping companies build a better workforce. But you need people in order to do that. So this agency is now sharing fresh ideas for companies to get workers off the sidelines.
If your interviewing process is taking longer than 3 weeks, I'd say you're in big trouble.
In this seminar on the labor shortage, Jim Morgan, MRA's vice president of workforce strategy, told employers the time has come to think outside of the box and look at labor pools for migrant workers, those formerly incarcerated, and at candidates living outside the continental U.S. What about critics who might argue that might not be the best way to go about it? What do you say to that?
There's no place left to go. So if they say, I don't want to go look at the prisons, I don't want to go to a different state or country, there isn't really an alternative to that anymore.
We have a challenge with recruiting welders, assemblers, high-end assemblers, machine operators.
Tammy Fromm with Supersteel in Milwaukee says recruiting strategies like these may help her company fill openings.
When I first started, we literally could have 40 people walk in a day, and now I'm happy if people show up for interviews.
Data from the Department of Workforce Development shows the state added more than 25,000 jobs in July, both in the private and non-farm sectors. Economic growth may look good, but a major job market shift can't be ignored. Morgan stresses employees, not employers, are the ones calling the shots.
And that's what's hard for people to accept. I mean, I was never onboarded. I never had a mentor. I never had a buddy. Nobody gave me a Netflix subscription when I started at my workplace. But the whole game has changed.
It has. Employers, workers, and workforce experts pointed to early retirement, workers' lack of childcare, fear of the coronavirus, or extended unemployment benefits to explain the disappearing workforce. Morgan doesn't think the labor shortage will shrink anytime soon. Any advice if, I'm an employer in Southeast Wisconsin, I've bumped up pay, I've done a sign-on bonus, offered some other incentives, still can't find workers. What advice do you have?
My advice, if those haven't worked, is you've got to start getting deeper into the food chain, I would say, of all of the talent, middle school, high school, technical college, university. You got to start finding people before they're even looking, because if you wait until you're looking, everybody else is looking too.
I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.